Cardi B is a rap star on the rise who struck gold with Bodak Yellow, which has topped the US rap charts. She was a standout star on VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York and is a bona fide Instagram star quickly approaching 10 million followers on the platform. And before all that, as you probably already know, she got famous for yet another talent. What the f is up, Coachella? Michael McCrudden here, hitting you with another top 5 video. I do these things every now and then. I recently did a top 5 facts video on Lil Pump, TK47, and Lil Uzi Vert. I've also done it before they're famous on Cardi B, and I proposed to her in a video called Cardi B, Will You Marry Me? For some reason, I still haven't heard back from her, so be sure to check out those videos and maybe send them her way. In the meantime, let's jump into our list, the top 5 Cardi B facts you should know. First up at the number 5 spot, let's talk about her, well, history of violence. It's no secret that Cardi B is always willing to throw down. She's gotten into her fair share of scraps on Love and Hip Hop, and it ain't even hard to find footage of Cardi B scrapping on YouTube. Even as a kid, Cardi B got into fistfights on the playground. She even claims to have joined the notorious street gang The Bloods when she was just, 16 years old. Probably why she's always bumping the color red. But violence goes both ways. She lived for years with an abusive boyfriend, and when her mom found out that she was working as a stripper, she threw poor Cardi down the stairs. Next up at number 4, let's talk about her stage name. If you're a big fan, you probably know that Cardi B isn't her real name. She was actually born Belcalis Almanzar. So how'd she get the stage name? Well, her sister was named Hennessy Carolina. With her sister named after a brand of alcohol, Cardi's family decided to bestow upon her a nickname to match. Soon enough, everyone was calling young Belcalis Bacardi. Even her own mother started calling her that. Then when it came time to pick a stage name, Belcalis drew from her childhood nickname, changing Bacardi to Cardi B. Of course, back then, she looked something like this, which brings us to our next topic. Making it to number 3 on our list, we have cosmetic surgery. When you're talking about a former stripper, naturally, you start talking about plastic surgery. But thankfully, Cardi B has been very open about the work she's had done. She's mentioned in interviews that she wanted to get a boob job ever since she was 16 years old. Then when she started stripping, cosmetic surgery started to become a high priority for obvious reasons, and she opted for a breast augmentation. Later, but still in her stripper days, she decided to get her butt done too. But while the boob job was pretty standard, her butt work was done in a pretty sketchy way. She got black market booty injections. These injections are not FDA approved, they're illegal and considered extremely dangerous. Thankfully, in Cardi's case, she didn't end up experiencing any side effects, but after the initial injection she got, she left her butt alone. Aside from that, she's gotten one other surgery, she got her teeth fixed.
Yeah, you can smile when I'm mad. I'm like, damn, I'm upset.
Coming in at number 2 on our list, she loves Jesus. You might be surprised to hear that this rapper, former stripper, and gangbanger would be a religious Christian, but Cardi's often talked about her strong relationship with Jesus Christ. She said that she talks to him on a regular basis, and once stated, "If you know me, you know that I have this deep connection to God. Is it crazy for me to say that I used to ask God to please help me? The strip club really helped me. I could say that it saved me. God put that in my way." And if you got a problem with her faith, Cardi's got words for you too. On January 3rd, 2017, she took to Twitter to say, "I don't tell people what religion to practice, so don't come telling me my God and Jesus Christ ain't real, cause I will violate." I have no idea what exactly that means, but consider me fully intimidated. I was gonna top off our list with the fact that Cardi B dropped out of college twice, but now I'm pretty scared. So instead, coming at you in the number 1 spot, let's talk about the hard work Cardi B put in prior to her rise to fame, and talk a little bit about the odd jobs she used to work. Since entering the public eye, Cardi B has worked a whole bunch of different jobs in the world of entertainment. We know her as a hip-hop artist, a reality television star, and an Instagrammer with over 9.4 million followers and counting. But long before she was recording raps and starring on Love and Hip Hop New York, Cardi B landed her first job as a cashier at a grocery store called Amish Market. At the time, she was still in high school and balancing her schoolwork with her full-time job wasn't exactly working out. She couldn't do both, so Cardi made the responsible choice and dropped out of high school. From there, her mother kicked her out of the house, and Cardi found herself living with her boyfriend, his mom, and 2 pit bulls. That boyfriend was the abusive one I mentioned earlier, and Cardi B knew she had to get out. Her cashier job wasn't earning her enough scratch to make it on her own. Her money troubles got even worse when her manager at Amish Market caught her giving an exorbitant discount to a fellow employee. He fired her, but being the perv that he was, he suggested she try a new gig, working at the strip club across the street, New York Dolls. From stripping, she would earn enough to get away from her abusive boyfriend, she earned connections that would get her appearing in music videos, and she had enough spare time to build up her Instagram following.
I used to get it popping in that pole, you know what I'm saying?
So you guys requested this top 5 video, I hope you enjoy it. Be sure to let me know who you want me to do on another video here on this channel. There's before they were famous, after they were famous, before they were gone, top 5s. What don't we do? In fact, I have about 100 top 5 scripts that I've yet to put out there, so a lot of stuff is coming your way. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in another video. Boom! Oh yeah, Cardi B, if you're watching this, just get back to me. The proposal was for real. I'm down.